If you have a posture that looks like this, where it feels like your butt sticks out, or maybe you look like Donald Duck, then there is a high likelihood that you have tight hip flexors. Now these are the muscles that run over the quad right in front of the hip, and they don't allow you to fully extend your hips if your hip flexors are tight. So this can result in lower back pain, poor posture, SI joint pain, which can even radiate up or down, causing knee pain or pain in your upper back, shoulders, and neck as well. The good news is, here is a 3-minute routine that you can use to stretch your hip flexors and make your hips feel amazing. So follow along. To start this out, put a pillow or a towel on the ground and come into a kneeling position like this, with this leg at a 90-degree angle and this leg at a 90-degree angle, okay? From there, twist your hips forward and squeeze your glutes, and then you're gonna start to drop your pelvis towards your heel. Now, hold this position and start to be mindful of where you're feeling a stretch. You should feel the stretch coming through the front of the hip flexor right here. If you don't quite feel that yet, squeeze the glutes and imagine trying to tuck your tailbone towards the ground. The more you're able to squeeze the glutes and tuck the tailbone towards the ground, the more you'll feel your hip flexor stretching. Now we're gonna hold this position. If this is too challenging for you, you can try a standing hip flexor stretch instead of a kneeling hip flexor stretch as you follow along, and it looks like this. If this is the right stretch for you though, squeeze your glutes, and as you exhale, try to drop your pelvis towards your front heel. If you need to, you can move your front foot forward or backward, whatever makes the hip flexor stretch deeper. In this position again, huge breath in, squeeze the tummy muscles for a second, and then exhale and relax, and try to imagine again, pelvis going towards the heel. We're gonna hold this for about 20 more seconds, for about a full 90 seconds on one side, then we'll switch sides. So again, being mindful of not opening the hips up like this, but keeping the hips straight forward like this, and on every breath, we go, and we exhale, trying to drop our pelvis towards our heel as much as possible. Now, once we've done this for 90 seconds, we're gonna come out of it slow and controlled, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna switch sides. So, I'm gonna do this one this direction. Bring the other foot forward, find your position, squeeze your glutes, bring your pelvis straight forward, and come into this kneeling position just like this. Tall posture the entire time. Now, if this isn't giving you enough of a hip flexor stretch, then you can always try a harder variation with your back leg up on a low chair like this. Regardless of what variation you choose, what you're gonna do is find your position, squeeze your glutes, and turn your hips straight forward. That's so important. Keep your posture nice and tall. Squeeze those glutes and tuck the pelvis, and every time you exhale, we're dropping the pelvis towards that front foot. We're gonna hold this one for just a little bit longer as we loosen up the hip flexor and really imagine creating a ton of length in there so that we can feel excellent in our bodies afterwards. So what I mean by that is this: imagine from your knee all the way through your hip into your body right here, you're creating length. So we're not just collapsing forward, we're creating length as much as possible. And again, remember, every time we exhale, we're bringing our hips towards our front heel and coming just a little bit deeper. Okay, we're gonna hold for a few more seconds, creating length, posture, squeezing the glutes, keeping the hips facing straight forward, tucking the pelvis as much as possible. Woo. And then slowly come out of this one, nice and slow and controlled. And there you have it, a 3-minute routine to stretch your hip flexors, make your posture better, and make your hips and body feel amazing. Make sure you do this every single day if you can, ideally even more than once a day if you can. The more consistent you are with this one stretch, the quicker you'll loosen up your hip flexors and the faster you'll feel amazing in your body again. Having flexible hip flexors is going to make your body feel amazing, but you know what'll make your body feel even more amazing? Well, it's doing a workout that creates strength, flexibility, balance, and coordination across your full body. Well, that's what we do at WeShape. We create customized, follow-along home workouts that only take 30 minutes, where every movement is designed to help you become stronger, more flexible, have better balance and coordination, which all help you feel amazing in your body again. The best part is you can try a WeShape workout out for free. So if you want to give that a shot, go ahead and head over to our profile. Click that link, take our free quiz, and I'll see you soon for our first workout together.